everybody, we are back again with yet another edition of the Ono Radio Show. I'm your captain. My name is Owen. Along with me, as always, my two good friends, Mike B.
Hello.
And good old Tyler. Hey,
Ooh.
Tyler. It sounds weird, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever called you Tyler before.
Tyler is pretty limited to my family. People that knew me before I moved to Florida, which that's like not many people that I associate with.
Right.
Like at work, my full name listed Tyler, of course, but everybody that knows me knows I'm Ty. But like sometimes meetings or like random soups and shit are like Tyler, and when other people hear it, they're like, "Oh."
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's weird how certain names, all kidding aside, certain names just like fit certain people. You like, to me, you exude more of a Ty than a Tyler, right? Like, I like, my middle name is Luke, for instance. I don't look like a Luke. There's just like I don't know. I'm an Owen. Like I feel like that's just kind of it. My brother is John Peter Reese Butler, right? So he's
was he Reese as a kid?
So
or no?
Well, my mom said it when he was born. He had little ginger hair, and she's like, "Oh, he's a Reese," and I kind of agree with that. Reese is a redhead. John and Peter, they're not redheads, right? So I think different color hair might have changed that decision. But as soon as she saw the red hair, he's a Reese. He's definitely a Reese. And then for whatever reason, I'm one of the only people that call you Mikey, right?
You and my mom.
And me.
Okay. Yeah,
don't you leave me out of that.
But for some reason, I don't know why. Like, that wasn't something you always were just Mike B. For some reason, I just started calling you Mikey, and like, we've talked about it. I don't think it bothers you that much, but you don't really, you don't love it, right? Like, it's not like you wouldn't prefer to go by Mikey, but for some reason, you're more of a Mikey to me than a Mike, and I can't explain why. You just are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too uncomfortable or anything. Now, for some reason, there are two people at my job who call me Mickey. But they both, one of them's a very Spanish gentleman, and the other was like a Caribbean islander.
Okay, they get a little bit more of a pass, don't they? Somehow they get a little bit more of a pass. If it was a regular old whitey calling you,
me Mickey, I'd be upset.
Yeah, like that would not
quit.
Yeah, that would not fly. Feel
Stop
like
doing that.
They can get more of a pass with it, but also like even Michael is strange. Like your full name, Michael. Like
unless I'm in trouble,
right. Right.
I know a couple guys that prefer Michael over Mike, and I'm always like, Michael. I do it like constantly.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Well, my buddy Matthew, who listens to this show, I used to do Ono Wrestling with him. Hope to do it again sometime. Matthew is always Matthew. He can never and I think he's one of the few that actually will say like, no, don't call me that. Don't call me Matt. Like Matt is not my name. My name is Matthew. Like he I think does genuinely prefer to be called that, and I don't mind that. You know, like if the problem with me is if I've got the wrong one in my head, it's gonna take like 10 times of you telling me that, you know,
to break the habit.
To break the habit. Yeah. I think. I mean, unfortunately, I'm the same way with like the him, her, they, them thing, you know? Like, I try. It's not that I'm trying to be insensitive, but, like, and I also have the habit of calling just everyone dude. So, like
dude.
Yeah, like, dude is kind of a non-gender specific thing, but, like, I've had it before where people have been like, no, I go by this now or whatever, and, like,
I feel like it was kind of weird for me dropping the lure, like, because that didn't happen until, like, I moved down here, still very much a Tyler, or moved to Orlando, and it was probably like my second girlfriend
No,
after
no,
moving
no,
down
no.
here
No, no,
that
no,
started
no.
calling me Ty.
I
and I
no,
was
you're
I'm Ty
lying.
now.
You're lying completely because I remember you telling me the story about one time you were sitting in your bedroom and you're like, "I'm sick of all these dweebs up here in Wisconsin," and you pulled out. He's like, I used to be Tyler," and you pull out a pair of sunglasses and you put it on. You're looking at yourself in the mirror and you put a pair of
Ty
sunglasses
now.
on. I'm Ty now, and then
I don't think I ever said
yeah,
that.
yeah,
but
you
I
did.
love
That's what you told me is what happened, and then you put on your leather jacket. And then,
Uh-huh.
and then you were forever. You were Ty.
I'm
And
going to do Thai things now.
I'm gonna go. And then you bought then you found your first fedora, and the rest was history.
Got a couple rings.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. He's like
yep.
Ty wears rings. Tyler would never wear rings. Tyler wasn't cool enough to wear Ty though. Ty is Ty, you didn't even smoke before you got down to Orlando. You were like, I'm going to start all the weeds and then I'm going to start smoking.
I'm gonna do weed now.
Yeah, I'm going to be cool.
Ty's
dude.
a pothead.
Yeah, Ty is cool, dude. Like whereas before, I bet you remember you were all like straight laced and you were like you weren't allowed to do anything. You were I think you were more or less a choir church boy. And
I was Mormon, right?
well, that's what Tyler was, and then
Amish almost.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, there.
and then Ty came out on Rumspringer and never went back. That's probably what happened. Yeah. So anyway, it's 43 degrees here right now, and at 94% humidity. So that's
Wet.
like wet. And I'll tell you how I know all this because this ties into something. Ladies and gentlemen, I am no longer with the Dust Factory. The Dust Factory is a thing of the past. I was able to put that to rest. I am no longer employed by the company that had the Dust Factory. And
let's not forget you're calling it vacation.
well, it is. It's technically vacation until I start my new job on January 5th, exactly a month to the day that I, left or departed this particular job. Well, they laid us all off. Didn't even get fired this time. Just got laid off. And so we're having to like close down and move the whole operation, put it all on trucks to send it over there to California. I did end up doing some pranks that we talked about before. There was lots of fake poos.
You pooed it up.
I pooed it up, and there was lots of fake roaches.
Should have pooed on the seat just to pay back. What's his name?
There was lots of poos. There was poos everywhere. And anyway, I think I told you before, of course, with my whole Oh No karaoke idea, I got a lot of free equipment.
Did you steal more before you left?
Well, it became in the dying days, the last 3 days, it then became a lot more free for all. And I started getting a lot of real rando stuff. And then it got to the point where it was just like, do I need this extension cord? Probably not, but like then
I'm gonna take it.
You can never have enough of those.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that, right? That I just took that I didn't really have room for. Some of the stuff very useless. For instance, the reason I know the exact temperature and humidity right now is because they had a weather station that they were just going to be throwing away. And so
a perfectly good weather station.
Yeah. So
what does that mean?
look them up online, Ty. Look up weather station on Amazon. Usually it's two separate pieces. You've got a piece that's like a big antenna thing. And
you put this on your fucking roof?
Yeah, you put this on your fucking roof.
Did you do that?
Yeah. So I got a mount, and I
oh my god!
And I spent $20 on a mount that I attached to my roof, and then I set it up. Oh geez, my internet connection's being stupid again, huh? Oh geez, can you hear me? No, they can't hear me. Oh, that's sad. Let me see if I can get this fixed real quick so that they're going to want to hear about this whole weather station situation. That's weird. That was going great until it wasn't. let me see if I can make that happen. I'm going to have to get a new cable on this guy here. Let me see if I can just fire up the Wi-Fi. See if I can go on the Wi-Fi and see if I can make that happen and get them back on Zoom. Guys, this will be just a minute or two. And, yeah, looks like we're starting the process here. What? You don't see my network. Oh, cool. Things are going great with this computer. In fact, this guy's going to have to get retired here, I think, pretty goddamn soon. If it keeps giving me all these issues. This is not the first time. Maybe this computer is just on its last legs. All right, we're going to see what we can do here. I'm just going to keep it live, folks. I'm going to troubleshoot while I'm live here. Because I think that's going to work again.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. There we go. Yeah. Just this.
There's a guy.
Yeah, there's a guy. I think I'm sort of back. You guys.
You're back.
Yeah. All right. Ty's there. He is. There we go.
I'm here.
We're right. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah. So weather stations. I bought a $20 mount off Amazon, and I threw that bad boy up on the eave of my house, and it's going shink shink, and it shoots up, about 3-4 feet, and then I got a pole that attaches to that, and then shoots it up a little further. So I got that thing sticking up on my roof. It's all blowing around. It's telling me the wind directions. It's got barometric pressure. It's got a rain.
Nice.
It's got a rain meter. It's got a humidity reading and obviously a temperature reading, so I can get my wind speeds and my wind directions. I had to take the time, guys, to pull out a compass and make sure that it was aligned correctly, so that I could get the proper alignment with the earth. And so yeah, got that thing going, and it has this little. Then it connects just wirelessly to a little, almost looks like a little iPad thing, and
little display tablet.
Yeah, a little display thingy. It sits in the kitchen, and then it's got the full readout of everything that I need to know. Says just letting you know that I got all the weathers.
I know the weather now.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I'm basically like a meteorologist at this point. If you guys need to know a little bit about the weather.
I think the device you bought or you stole is a meteorologist, and you're more of a weatherman.
Well, I can read what the device says. Is that not what these meteorologists are doing?
That's what a weatherman does.
Well, I think that a weatherman would call himself a meteorologist. I think he'd be a little bit upset if you didn't show him the proper respect.
Truth be told,
in fact, I'm a little upset with you right now for not referring to me by my proper nomenclature as chief meteorologist.
You would actually be a pretty good weatherman. You would not be a good meteorologist.
God damn it. I am the chief meteorologist of Oh No right now, okay? I am the
I would legitimately love to see you do a weather segment.
I should do
true Owen
Yeah,
stuff.
buddy, you got this whole weather bitch. You got the whole big weather thing now.
Right.
Why don't you give us the old weather report?
All right, well, I can't do it right now because I haven't been studying.
Okay.
I'm a true meteorologist.
Any meteorologist could.
Any meteorologist would tell you that he needs to study the data a little bit, and I've only just put this weather station up, so I don't have like a bit of long-term data. I need to collect some more data over the coming weeks, and then I can give you a more accurate report as to what to expect, as to the trends in the data and that type of stuff.
Okay.
But I can tell you right now, it is a very chilly 43 degrees. I think it's 43.7 the last time I checked. And it is at a approximate 94% humidity in the downtown Orlando area currently at this point. So just to let you know what is going on there.
I mean, that sounded like you read a cue card.
Well, I have not, like I said, I've not had a chance to study the data yet to give you a full accurate reporting on this. Okay. Give me a
I don't
break.
think. You know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I think you might be able to pull off a weather report.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'll give you eventually. I'll be able to give you the whole week. You know, I'll give you a week rundown. I'll give you.
Don't need that.
What? You don't need that. You just want. You just want
I fly by the seat of my pants. I only want to know about it when I wake up.
Oh, I like to have a good idea of what the rain's gonna do. Are you just one of these guys in life you never even know when it's gonna rain? You know, don't even.
I'm for the most part, yeah.
How do you know? How do you know?
Why am I gonna care?
How do you know what to wear? Like what it like?
I wear the same thing.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if one day, it's Florida, man. One day it can be 80 degrees in the winter, and one day it can be 50 degrees. How do you know if you're gonna grab your LL Bean or not?
Don't
stick
got
my
a
head
bean.
outside.
Yeah, and I'll just, as soon as I walk outside, I'll go, ooh, it's chilly. I better go back inside and get a coat.
Yeah, see, I don't have to worry about that because I got a weather station and I'm able to look. I'm like, okay. Looks like it's a little chilly. Oh, maybe I don't need this jacket today. We've got a 73 right now. I'm good to go. That's yeah. What sort of temperature is it for both of you when you got to put on a hoodie? Like no more short sleeve shirt. 60s? 60s?
40s, 50s, 40s, 50s, right in there.
Yeah, of course you're gonna say that. Yeah.
I mean, it's legit fucking cold.
Man, do you still wear shorts up there in this weather, or like right
I do
now?
Not, but
43 degrees. Are you wearing shorts outside right now?
There is a whole array of Wisconsinites that do. I do not.
I can't do that. Like people will say,
I can, but I just think it's stupid, so I don't.
Well, you'll see those guys from the Midwest. They'll come down here in the winter. It'll be 40 degrees in there, and flip flops and tank tops, and some of the Brits
calling
will do
you
that.
A bitch.
Yeah, but yeah,
you look because you're in like a doubled up sweater with a beanie and a scarf.
Yeah, but they would die in our summer. Like we have to be, tough to be able to die during our, 98-degree summers. So they can't handle that. They can't do that.
I think they can handle the heat better than we can handle the cold.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's probably accurate. That's probably fair. But
I'll always acknowledge that humidity makes it feel colder, and being in Florida, like it doesn't have to get crazy cold to feel cold.
Feel cold. Yeah, you can still be cold at like 40 degrees here. Yeah.
But still,
well, it's also because it's so wet. Like not only is it cold, everything's hyper moist.
No, you're right. Yeah, like everything is just like it does. Like you walk outside, it just feels wet. Everything just is wet, like all the time. That's annoying to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I do, like Florida needs to cut that shit out every once in a while. Not always. Just like let's cut that out.
Dry up for a minute, buddy.
Dry up for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Also, I went to Lowe's. I like going to Lowe's these days. Like have you reached that stage of your life? Like, I guess not.
Not yet.
No, like I'm big on Lowe's. I'm not more of a Lowe's than a Home Depot. I went to Ace today as well. 2 hardware stores in the last 2 days. I did not appreciate the organization of the Ace hardware by my house. I gotta say, they were a little slacking. I will not be rushing back to Ace Hardware, but Lowe's, I'll tell you, it's good. It's a good time. I could kill a lot of money and a lot of hours in a Lowe's. Oh, we lost time. This is going great. I know, right? Either way, I did happen to notice. Do you know how expensive wreaths are?
I seem to remember they had gotten for like a standard one. It had capped up over like $10. I'm like, oh, why are you still buying wreaths? Because this is getting kind of pricey,
Dude. Like I was gonna get one for my fence, like my gate. Thought it looked nice. Didn't want anything too fancy. The cheapest option in there, $38.
Ooh,
The
that's a $40 spend on a wreath.
And we're not talking about like a huge guy here. We're talking about standard door size, right? So what's that? Foot and a half, foot and a bit, like
Yeah,
that.
maybe a little bit more than a foot.
Yeah, foot and a half, somewhere in between a foot and a half, right? Not crazy big. And one of those the nicer one that was all lit and everything, $59.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I bought a shitty one off of Amazon. It should get here tomorrow. But that was still like 25. So I don't know what happened with wreaths, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's a markup on the wreaths these days.
Bro, in a very converse maneuver, I believe that those have you seen a bunch of them yet? Because I feel like I see them all over right now. It's the like little elf legs that hang out of like your trunk.
Oh
or,
yeah,
like, the
yeah,
back.
I've seen those. Yep.
I feel like those have gone nuts this year.
Okay,
I
haven't noticed that necessarily, but I
feel like I've seen an influx, and I think it's weird to me because it seems just like completely wasteful.
I don't mind it. I mean, what's a little elf leg? It's better than the shelf elves.
Elf on the shelf.
Yeah, I don't never.
When does that start? In another couple days?
No, I think that starts already. That's usually that's the thing. Like
December 1?
I think it starts at the beginning of December, which is ridiculous if you're a parent and you're putting out that elf for 25 fucking days. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and having to do because a lot of these people will do like a little gift with the elf or candy or and they got to move it around and stuff. Like, just so much.
Yeah, it does.
Too much
It
work.
seems like I want to say it seems like an excess amount of work for something that's kind of just like, meh.
Like, I did legitimately believe in Santa for a while, right? Like, as a kid, like most kids do. I do not think I would have been dumb enough to ever believe there was actual magic in the elf. I don't think I would have bought it. What about you? Because it obviously didn't exist during our time.
No, I don't think I could get into it. I think I very quickly would realize, like, okay, well, why does he have to sit still like all day?
Me and you would have been too smart. We would have had too many questions.
Yeah, I think that did ruin a lot of like childhood things for me. Is like I would just start asking questions and mom would be like, "Well, it's just not real."
How old do you
I'm
think
like,
you were
"Oh."
with Santa?
Maybe like 7 or 8.
That's it's way younger than me. I think
Where
I was
like,
I think I was 10. I think I was 9, 10 for sure. Probably a little too old, but
I was a real Snoopy child, so it's like I think I found the presents and was like, wait, all the presents are here. Then like, why would Santa like give us the presents early and then not bring them on Christmas night? He's magical.
My parents always had a way of explaining that to me, though, that was interesting. They always said they used to take Santa's clout a little bit, because they would be like, Santa just asks us what you want, and then we give him the money. And then he goes,
What?
Yeah. They wanted to make sure that like they knew it came from me, but like Santa got it magically there or something. Like,
That's
yeah.
a load of horseshit for one. It's like, oh, Santa's broke. He asked us to spot him a few bucks until he gets back right.
Yeah. And then they would always do a pile. It would be like gifts from mom and dad, And then Santa's pile was like a different pile. Like you knew those ones were specifically from Santa. And usually Santa got me shittier gifts than mom and dad got me. You know what I mean? Like mom and dad were usually the ones that they're
your Xboxes.
Yeah. The big gift always came from mom and dad, not from Santa. Like Santa got me the socks and the, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I would say I do remember. Yeah, all the Santa gifts were like, it's like Santa filled our stockings basically, and then mom and dad bought like, you'd probably get like 1 or 2 presents from Santa, and then the rest of the presents were from like mom and dad and stuff like that.
Sounds right. That sounds right. But your parents didn't ever say that Santa didn't have the money for them, and
no, they're just like, oh no, Santa gets you gifts and we get you gifts. Like we both do it. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like I'm glad Santa doesn't think you're like stepping on his toes or anything. Like that'd be pretty kind of distasteful. The guy does it for free, and then
you're just like stealing the credit and everything. Yeah. My parents were good at that. That's kind of what they did.
I do remember there was one Christmas where my brother woke up in the middle of the night and opened a bunch of his presents, but then rewrapped them in hopes that like no one would notice.
I did that one year. Yeah, I never got caught though.
Well, the problem was my little brother got caught because instead of using the clear package tape,
the sellotape.
Yeah, he used a masking tape.
Yeah, you can't do that. You got to use the same exact tape. I took a razor blade and I cut it with a razor blade. I opened right just on the tape, and then I was able to open it up just to see enough what it was. By the way, Game Boy Color. The purple Game Boy, the color, that one. And then I folded it back over. And then I just took the same exact piece of tape and put it right on top of where that tape was. No one could tell that shit. I was pretty slick.
Yeah, not my brother. He used masking tape. And then seeing as how he only opened his presents, my mom's like, "Oh, Tony, like all your presents are wrapped differently than how we wrap them." Okay.
Right. Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's what got him busted.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ty, for just fumbling around for 5 minutes and poking.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you're poking. Yeah, I like that. You were on the thing. You're just poking around at your phone. By the way,
I was like,
yeah.
Thanks, man. I'm not even going to explain that bullshit.
Don't even worry about it.
I can hear you again,
Good.
and I'm back.
Good. That's great. That's great. We were talking about Christmases, and we were talking about how
losing our Santa virginity.
Yes. How old do you think you were
when Santa fucked me in the butt?
Yeah.
Sucked you in the butt? Wow. That's an advanced move, Santa.
Yeah. Santa is a freak. By the way.
Sucking assholes?
Yeah, he sucks them. He sucks them good. Hairy.
It's fucking gross.
He can climb down a chimney. He can climb down your ass, too.
He knows when you are sleeping. He sucks.
He knows when you're agape.
He sucks your butt so good you'll say, "Don't." Don't.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, so like the first Santa experience you remember?
No, like the first when you realize that he's probably not, like as magical and all that.
I mean, I was a sneaky bastard. I found the presents, so like, I think I was.
But that's what I was saying. I found the presents. I was sneaky too, but my parents always hid like some differently that were Santa's presents, so they kept it alive. Like it was, or they got those like the night before Christmas. You know what I mean? Like they.
Oh.
So like
get you a couple extra ones, so you can be like, "Oh, look, Santa got these."
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There was like that. Yeah. So like that kind of helped keep it alive a little bit longer than probably.
But how long's a bit longer? I think I was probably like 9.
Yeah, I think I said 10. I think it was right around 10 for me. Yeah, Mikey said he was a bit younger, 6, 7.
I was about 6 or 7 when I think I like figured it out and was like, I think my parents are getting us presents.
So
But I didn't have I could only tell my good friend Will, who I was like, dude, I think I don't know. I think my parents bought me all my presents this year.
Oh.
And then
I do
being
remember having those conversations though with kids at school, like around like I don't like there's always the one kid. It's like he ain't real, like
shit ain't real.
yeah, that shit ain't real. And then there's
my
always
parents bought my Jordans.
but there was always then like another kid that would be like, oh no, he's definitely real, and like we caught him on security cameras and stuff like that, like I heard
What?
yeah, like there was always that one kid that would take it too far. My brother,
It's my dad. I caught him. We caught him.
right, yeah. But then there was like you're talking about your brother. My brother kept it alive for me because he had it ruined by our older cousins like real early, and he describes it as being like one of the most traumatic things that kind of happened to him in his life all at once, because he was way too young, probably like let's say 7, 8, don't know an exact age, but he had our older cousins were like. They were like the kids that were like smoking and drinking at 13. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're like proper
Cool
Welsh,
kids.
proper Welsh hooligan like types. And so they ruined it. Like my brother would have been like 5 years younger than them, and I would have been another 5 years younger than my brother, right? So like they ruined it for him when he was like 7, maybe 8, and it was the same like in the span of like a day. He had Santa ruin where they were just like they told him like they just like straight up just ruined Christmas and ruined the magic, all that.
Fuck.
But it was the same, literally the same. Like we were visiting like them, like that side of the family, and of course I would have been like a baby, like a toddler. But this was the first trip. Not only does he get Santa ruined, they show him his first porno at like 6
What?
or 7. Like
Oh
6
my
or
God.
7.
Why do you need both?
Yeah. So it was like,
I would kind of assume that seeing like a spread eagle vagina, you'd kind of be like, I don't give a fuck about Santa anymore.
right.
He can be fake. I don't care.
But imagine having to grow up like that quick, that fast, all at once. It's like that's
Could have been a
that's-
whole Santa porn. Change the.
I don't think they
meaning of-
had those back then. This would have been some VHS
Yeah.
muff.
Yeah.
Like this would have been
That
some,
would have meant there was like 3 hours of Santa porn too.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
some
Right there.
British muff porn, like some real gangly teeth from the 70s, like that type of, like, yeah. That's probably what we're dealing with on that. Whew. That being said, you know what I think it's time for?
Oh, hold on. Let me go through my notes. Is it time to bring forth the clip?
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. Yeah, Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that I seem to find on the internet. Shit, what's it doing now? Oh, God.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I got a cone.
all right, you got a cone. All right, we got a cone. That means we're on the right track. Okay, got a few good ones for you here tonight. Let me show you this one here. I wanted your opinion on this, Mike. I think you're going to be super interested in this one, seeing as though you're into robotics.
Robotics.
Are you there, Mike? He's fallen asleep or he's gone to the bathroom. I already know.
Is he pooping?
I bet you.
Yeah, he's
is.
still there.
He's still there.
Well,
he's
he's
asleep.
back anyway.
Yeah.
Putting
all
his
right.
head's on.
Well, this one is definitely more Mikey adjacent, so
Ooh.
we'll take a look at it. This is the Viatrix exoskeleton. It is very robotic exoskeleton, Japanese exoskeleton thing,
I like that.
and you're just gonna tell me what you think about
Say-
it. Tell me what you
Say
think.
the product name again.
Viatrix.
Viatrix.
So, the commercial is showing a like marathon long distance runner and a cameraman following the long distance runner, and the cameraman is wearing one of these exoskeleton type suits while he's filming the runner, and he ends up outrunning the runner, presumably because he's got one of these things on. Mikey, what are your first thoughts on the design and the
So initially it does. It looks like it straps mainly to your like upper thigh,
Mhm.
and there's a belt, and it looks like these two large implements that are linked up to the belt and
go
then
along the
strapped to your
thigh
legs.
area, kind of.
Yeah, along like the front side of your thighs, like on the outer front side of your thighs. And it looks like it's probably not doing much, but just making it's giving like a little bit of extra oomph while you're running, so that you're not putting in as much energy, right?
That's
I call bullshit. This is a bit.
Well, no, I'm very intrigued because Ty, I kind of had sort of that initial reaction as well, because my thoughts was, well, what exactly is it doing? As
Right.
far
How
as,
is
like,
this actually making running easier?
Yeah, is this making my muscles like
Yeah.
work
Are you
harder?
shocking me into doing this?
Right.
Or
Is this
like,
is this like a tens machine type scenario? Is this
is the belt a battery pack? And it
I think, guys, it's literally just like pushing and pulling with you as you run.
so it's got like a servo motor in there, you think? Like
Yeah.
helping move, like so it's making I would assume it's making when you lift your leg up a lot easier. Like,
Yeah, it's like running assist.
A running assist. It's like those electric bikes, those assist bike things. It's kind of
It's like pedal assist, where it's
Yes.
like, yeah, you still have to pedal, but the pedaling is very, very easy, and like it helps generate extra motion.
I mean, I would be totally down. I'd love to try something like this just out of just curiosity. But there's a couple more like little clips.
Is it only below the belt, like the belt and below?
I
It
think
doesn't go up.
I can't remember if it shows any extra stuff in this video, but there's a few different like this is like kind of like a compilation of different like ads, I think, for it. So woman walking her dog.
Walking this dog sucks.
Yeah.
Now it's better.
Now we strap on my Viatrix.
I even got a bigger dog.
Yeah. And yeah, it does look like it's just along the waist and the thighs.
It's just in my head. I can't picture how it's actually making it easier for you to walk and move. Because it doesn't make sense how it's like connected.
I'm kind of with you on it. I mean, it's connected around the bottom of the thigh, so it must be doing something to like help lift, and like I do think it's more of the like the lifting up of the thigh, right? The lifting up of the leg. That's got to be more what it is than like the putting it down, because gravity kind of takes care of that part. And it does seem like it's just along like the thighs, but who's to say like if this technology does work that you couldn't do it like for the upper body, right? Like with on your arms to like help, like if you're helping your buddy move, strap one of those bitches on, and you know, like I can lift an extra 100 pounds or whatever. Like I can do that a lot easier. Like that would be a good use for it. I could see that being cool. But
I've definitely seen stuff like this where it's like there were things that hooked to your like arms, both at like your wrist and up at your like bicep, it was like almost cable driven, where it's like if you had to do a job where like you had to hold things up for like an extended period of time.
Yeah, I think I've seen stuff like that too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
There was also one where it looked just like it was a backpack, and it had like a little crane arm, and the crane arm held some piece of equipment that's like if you were doing something like all day, like, yeah, you could use it and then like let go and like do other things, and it would just like hang there for you.
That
and,
would
like,
make sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I've been interested in like exoskeletons for a while, because it just seems like with this kind of technology, you definitely could take people from working like, okay, at 8 hours, like I'm exhausted, but I just, that's where my mind goes. Like, this is going to turn into like worker abuse where like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shut
Oh,
up, bitch.
y'all-
Strap on your Vitarix or whatever, and you can work another 4 hours. You can do this. Like, it'll literally hold
Yeah.
you up.
because like your legs aren't tired, like your arms aren't tired because you have your full Victorix like suit augmentation. And yeah, now you can work 16 hours and it only feels like you've worked 8, but you've literally worked a full 16.
Oh,
And you're
God,
like,
that's terrible. I mean, you took it to the worst possible place. I was trying to be a little more optimistic about it. The other part about it, too, for me is like, you're wearing a lot of extra weight by just putting that stuff on you, right? So, like, the cost reward benefit, if that makes any sense, like the benefit, it has to be very kind of like, it has to be pretty big for it to outweigh like the literal weight of the product being worn itself, because that would be tiring just wearing that itself, correct?
probably a little bit, but I mean, if it's giving enough juice, maybe it's like it's not only is it able to help you lift like 400 pounds, but it's also like, what is it? Minimizing the strain that like this probably 20-pound unit has at putting on your, like, is putting extra on your weight.
See a little bit more.
I can walk my dog until his feet are bloody nubs.
Yeah.
Now.
Imagine doing meth and wearing one of these. Yeah, here's a guy riding his bike, just completely butt fucking this other dude trying to go up a hill.
Bro, at this point, why wouldn't you just get an electric fucking bicycle?
Well, this is also my question, because it's got a, like, electric bicycle, it's kind of like you're not doing a lot of work for your body at all at that point. I do think that this would actually, if like you wore it, would actually help you get in better shape because you're still moving the muscles. Does that make sense?
And you could bike for a really extended period of time.
Exactly, and like have the extra power and strength to get up those big hills, that type of deal, right? So like that is the answer that I would say to that.
It does feel like cheating, though.
It feels like cheating, but I do feel somehow like this is going to be a big thing in the future. So this guy's
not even wearing his. Now he's like, oh, I better strap it.
They're on a big hike.
I think you can only wear the Vitatrix if you're hiking by yourself. Because if you're hiking with your non-Vitatrix friend, you're like,
yeah,
what the hell's the problem, bro? Like, catch up. And he's like, I don't have robot legs.
yeah. That's exactly. Like you and your wife have to both have matching Vitatrixes, or if you're going like with a buddy, you're gonna have to lend him an extra set there. You know, like I can't hike with you. Like it's not. Yeah, it's not right.
So wait, do you have your Vitatrix? No, mine are in the shop. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to postpone the hike.
Yeah,
probably can't do
it
together.
Probably gonna have to go on my own on that one. All right, moving on. The most Australian man ever.
When Nick Ziglinas went into his local 7-Eleven store for his daily coffee, he walked straight into an unfolding armed robbery.
Now they're standing here with a gun. Down, everybody down, you're down.
A woman in a motorbike helmet was...
First off, this guy's awesome. Just
down, everybody down.
allegedly waving a gun and demanding money. Nick says he made a split-second decision.
Line! Aha! Go for glory, you know, like a try.
With the accused pressed against the counter, 7-Eleven franchisee Ricky Yap.
How he's acting out the whole thing is amazing.
He's like, so he basically, it sounds like he bum rushed this woman who was waving a gun, which, come on, is that really heroic?
Yeah, I don't know. In Australia.
What was she going to do? Shoot you a sandwich?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Next thing you know, they'll be shooting to vote. What?
Voting to shoot.
Voting to shoot. Yeah, you're right.
And called police.
When I saw the gun, I was just being scared, very scared.
He'd been about to hand over hundreds of dollars before Nick's unexpected tackle.
Now, I'm trying to get them over there because I'm wondering that they might shoot.
Nick says he grabbed the gun, which turned out to be a fake, and threw it to the floor before a second manoeuvre.
I did my MMA around the head.
What the fuck?
That's it.
great.
Hang on.
His iron-tight grip only interrupted by police 5 minutes later, who arrested the woman. Store owners Ricky and Audrey thankful for their loyal customer.
He is very, very brave.
What a hero, guys. What a hero. This guy's a hero. I think he's a hero. I mean,
You think Audrey's her real name?
no.
Well, I'm very appreciated. Thank you, Nick.
Ricky and Nick have been friends for 6 years, and Ricky says he's grateful for Nick's dramatic intervention after a spate of armed robberies and thefts from the store. This afternoon, Emily Beck faced court on 8 charges, while Nick Ziglinas returned to get his coffee. Curry-Ann Greenbank, 9 News.
How much free coffee do you think they gave this guy? Like,
They
all
better-
right,
Lifetime,
Nick. you
lifetime
can-
free coffee.
Yeah,
Come
that
on.
guy doesn't have to pay for coffee again. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Nah. Done.
I hope at one point coffee does go up a little bit, and they're like, "Hey,
Nick.
Ricky,
Oh,
Listen.
yeah, Ricky, we can't do it
That's-
anymore.
yeah, you're gonna have to. It's only gonna be $1, but we gotta charge you something, Rick."
If we're getting robbed and you stop it again, we'll give you more free coffee.
Yeah, all right. Hey, see, next time if you're getting robbed, see what'll happen then. You know, he gets all like bent out of shape about it. Like, yeah. I'm not-
Would you get mad if you did if you went into your local Sevi and you walked in the middle of an armed robbery and like
I saved the day?
not that you actively did anything, but maybe like you opened the door and like spooked the guy and he dropped his gun and
Yeah.
then ran away.
Yeah,
If they didn't offer you anything, would you be
Oh.
kind of like,
I'd be
hurt?
I would be mad as hell. I'd be like, yo, hey buddy. You know, like, hey buddy. You give
God,
me
what are you gonna do 'em like that?
You gotta, you know, do right by me, buddy. Yeah, that's what I would do.
I want a pack of Camel Lights every 2 days
Yeah, I want
for at least
a year.
a year.
Yeah, and once a week, free 12-pack of White Claw.
12? That's kind of a pricey one.
What? I saved them from being robbed. They could have died if it wasn't for me.
Well, I'm just saying, like the Camels, 2 packs of Camels a week. That's like almost $15.
Yeah, it's probably about
and
that.
then the 12 or a Claw, that's $20-something now.
Yeah, about 23, 24. So yeah, I think.
Oh, this guy's in for $40 a week because you saved him.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I think that's only fair. I mean, that's the cost of doing business with me.
You know what? I think they should just come off their fucking wallets and just start handing cash prizes out for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, for 7-Eleven vigilantes. 7-Eleven Corporation needs to recognize that if a loyal 7-Eleven customer is helping save your store and personnel franchisees, then we need to get, you know, a little bit of reimbursement ourselves.
We need some incentivizing programs
Yeah.
to help with this.
It's a good idea. We should start that. We should start the 7-Eleven vigilante program.
What we do, Owen, is we start robbing the 7-Elevens ourselves, and then
Right,
one of the other
right.
one of us stops the robbery.
Yeah. We all get away, and then one of us gets the monies.
Free money or coffee or unlimited taquitos, something like that.
Yeah, that's what you would go for. You would go for unlimited. I know you would. You would be.
I would tell him like I'm not allowed to have the caffeine, so
I'm not really drinking it or smoking anymore, so I guess yeah.
Let me get 2 taquitos every morning when I come in.
And would you also? I would throw in at least a twice a week Big Bite.
An
Damn.
afternoon or late evening big bite twice a week.
I think that's respectable. I think that's a very respectable thing.
That's probably fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What would you go with, Ty? What would you be getting from them?
In all honesty, I feel like you're all being greedy. But
Wow, Ty, I saved these people's lives.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? We're vigilantes. We're
I want-
heroes.
Just give me a full carton of smokes twice a year. That's it.
Twice a year, carton of smokes. That's all you're asking for.
That's it.
All right. I feel like you're selling yourself short there, pal, but, such is life. Me
and Owen are going to be in a blood debt from every 7-Eleven in the county.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. Oh, bro, I'm never paying for hot dogs or taquitos ever again.
Ever. Moving on. You know that band Portugal the Man?
Yeah. Did you listen to the new album?
No, I haven't.
It's kind of crazy.
Is it? I'll check it
For
out.
them. It's like super strange, and I like it, but it's weird.
Interesting. I know you were a fan, that's why I pulled this up for you. Apparently, Weird Al came on stage with them the other night, and they all performed "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine.
What?
Yes, there you go. Not the greatest sound or video here, but this is Portugal the Man and Weird Al. That's Al singing there. Which kind of awesome.
But Weird Al?
I know, right?
Is he? He's singing, right?
Well, that's Portugal the Man's dude. Weird Al did the "Killing in the Name of" bit just a second ago.
Does Weird Al have an accordion at least?
He's back there. See him? There he is.
Oh, there he is.
I just love Weird Al singing this song. There's something amazing about it to me.
This doesn't look like a small venue either. It's
No.
kind of large.
Yeah, no. Big enough.
I love it though. He's so hyped.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Beecham side. I have a feeling Weird Al took over the whole thing. Like the guy was the Portugal the Man dude was singing it at first, and then all of a sudden Weird Al's just like, "Nah, man, I'm going.
I'm getting in.
I'm getting in. Like I'm into this. Like, 'cause look, like
I wish it would turn on the lights so I could see him.
it's him though. And now that Portugal the Man guy's trying to get back in the mix here, Weird Al's like, "Fuck you." Also, what a great song.
Yeah.
And all kidding aside, it's a pretty true to the original cover.
Oh, he's in like a Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. So it's not him anymore. And I can't remember, like, earlier in this performance, did Weird Al curse at all? Because I don't think he actually did. I think one of the things with Weird Al is that you'll never see him curse.
Yeah, I don't think he curses live or at shows or anything.
No, so like it's interesting. This part, he's handed off the mic to the other guy in the band. He won't do this part. He'll rock out to it.
Oh, I do it in a minute.
But look, he's not doing the fuck you part. He's saying, he's just going, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah,
I
true
just-
to Weird Al's. It's cool.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. But I just thought that was super interesting that he's, in a weird way, still keeping up his kayfabe or image that he's had for all of these years. And I don't think in any interview, in anything he's ever done, he's never dropped a fucker shit, right?
I don't think
I'm pretty
so.
sure he avoids that at all costs. Yeah,
I think
Pretty
so.
sure.
I think it's because he wants to still have like a family friendly thing with his shows, and
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of a brilliant idea if you can do it, because it's pretty tough to go your whole career without
One piss or shit.
Yeah, I mean, and
fun.
not even, and like the music's easy enough, right? Because you're just covering
Yeah.
songs, like or parodying songs where you write in the lyrics. But in an interview or like, I can't picture one time I've ever heard Weird Al curse.
No, I think I'm right there with you.
Yeah, that kind of threw me. This guy is my latest sort of, and this will be over in a week because my algorithm will move on to something else.
Right.
But this guy's my latest obsession, and he's really good at roasting mailboxes.
Okay.
Rating mailbox. Okay.
I got a few of these. You're gonna like them. Hang on.
I'm out here today talking shit to mailboxes on my rollerblade.
He's on his rollerblades,
So when I'm done with my Big Mac,
and he just rolls up to mailboxes on his rollerblades, and he talks shit to them.
I like it.
I put my tray on top. You McDonald's looking piece of shit. Mailbox, more like this guy's litter box. You piece of shit. Who lives here? Sally and Jack Skellington. Piece of shit. Man. Sorry, I haven't seen Dorothy. You heartless piece of shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's pretty much the extent of this guy's content. But I'm loving it. Here's some more.
What is this, Spaceballs? Piece of shit. We're like so different. I think that's why we work so well together. Yeah, right. Pieces of shit. This mailbox is doing an impression of the security camera on the side. Piece of shit. Watch out if you see a little red light on you. It could be this mailbox trying to snipe you. Piece of shit.
What the fuck? This guy.
I don't
I feel
get
like
where he's coming from, but I like it.
He's probably awesome.
Fluid tire on my
I would
left
hang out with him.
rollerblade.
This one, yeah. Look at this. He now he's gonna do it on one rollerblade.
So today I'm out here roasting mailboxes on one rollerblade.
One rollerblade.
Hey, bud. Your folks told me you changed your major again. Make up your mind, you piece of shit.
Just one? Just one. All right.
Young, dumb, and full of mortar. You actually kind of look like a fat leg in a fishnet stocking. You piece of shit. Architecture Digest actually named this mailbox 2025's biggest piece of shit. At a beauty mask? Yeah, well, just so you know, those aren't miracle workers.
Ooh.
Right? So don't get your hopes up, you piece of shit. Currently seeking a brand partnership with an inline skating company for one left-footed inline skate. I will make you a sick ad.
So there you go. That's I forgot that guy's name, but you'll find him on the interwebs. Just look up roasting mailboxes, and he'll give you some pretty good content there. Sorry, maybe I'm more amused by that than you guys, but I enjoy that, dude.
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
Last clip of the week. It's a quick one, but this is a little info documentary about what if, basically asking the question, could an anteater eat the food out of your stomach? Because we all need to know the answers.
Like the belly button talk.
If an anteater stuck its tongue through your mouth and into your stomach, could it remove the food you ate with its tongue? Well, their tongues can reach up to 2 feet, which is technically long enough to get to your stomach.
Mikey.
So they give us a graphic of like the anteater is like standing on your chest while you're sleeping and you're on your back. And it's just like it's got your mouth propped open and it's just guzzling.
Yeah.
If an anteater stuck its tongue through your mouth and into your stomach, could it remove the food you ate with its tongue? Well, their tongues can reach up to 2 feet, which is technically long enough to get to your stomach, but it would have to get past some tough twists and barriers inside the body first. After that, as it scraped for food, its quick flicking motion could tear up the delicate tissues inside. And when it pulled back its tongue to eat, it would drag up stomach acid with it, burning your throat and possibly drowning you in your own blood.
Ew.
So there you go. That's what would happen if
the anteater would straight up kill you, dog.
Yeah, if that was a thing that anybody needed to know about anything. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Clips.
Claps.
You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. Yes. How do you rate my clips this week, fellas? I mean, I thought that was some fine clippage.
I'm gonna go ahead and do 8.9.
It's a solid clip rating. I really appreciate that rating.
Oh yeah.
I'm always more critical, but I'm still in the 8s, but
Okay,
just
all right.
8.1.
All right, on the tie scale, that's actually relatively
top
decent.
and bottom of 8.
It's not, I'm not bad, I appreciate that. One last, a couple last things I wanted to ask you or mention to you guys. I know it's boring to you, but I wanted to just get a general census of if it has moved the needle, if there's been any like talk of it in your world, any notice of it whatsoever. The fact that on Saturday is John Cena's last match ever.
No idea whatsoever.
I knew that his end was coming up, and he was closing out his career with.
Is he that old to retire?
55, right?
I guess.
I don't even think he's that
45?
old. No.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Let's guess.
Yeah, no.
40,
Cena's got to be
48.
I think we're close on 45. I'm going to go 46. I'm going to go, actually, no. I'm going to actually go on 45. 45 's
48.
good.
Ty was right on the money with 48.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. He is that old. Damn.
Ooh.
So he's not quite 50 yet.
And these days, wrestlers are going longer and longer and longer, and than they used to, right? Like modern health protocols, all that stuff. He could probably keep going. I think it's the right time for him to stop, but I know neither of you being big wrestling fans. Do you have even like Ty? You just said like you had no awareness of this. You were aware that it was something happening in the near future, Mike. But do you guys, either of you, have any opinions on John Cena? Are you neutral? Where does it stand with you?
I mean, considering I don't really have a whole lot of like wrestling clip background, I think I enjoy Cena as a human from all the other shit outside of wrestling I've seen him do.
Very fair. Very fair. He does seem like a good human being, especially with all the Make-A-Witch stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, and
he's
he seems legitimate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had known that he was gonna retire for a little bit now, but I had never heard concrete figures on when, and I also didn't know that he did anything other than like wrestling and movie starring, like being a celebrity.
He's huge with the Make-A-Wish stuff, right? But he did he's been in quite a few movies now. Like and then he did for quite a bit. He did a lot of like game show type hosting stuff. Like he was I want to say he was the host of Wipeout for a while.
For a minute.
Yeah. I think he's even done a few more like adjacent things to that. But much like you, Ty, like I tend to respect him as a human, but I gotta say it's real interesting seeing like the wrestling community, because there was such a period where he was enemy number one. Like
he was the ultimate bad guy for a minute.
Well, he was so good and cheesy and was being pushed down everybody's throats that people rebelled against him, right? Like, he's got his, everybody knows the theme song, right?
John Cena.
Yeah. The crowds at one point started doing John Cena sucks, John Cena sucks, John Cena sucks. Because they were just sick. Like, not that he was like a bad guy as a heel necessarily. He was never a heel up until this like past year in his retirement tour, and it went extremely poorly. But he was such, I guess, a cookie cutter good guy babyface that it was annoying to so many people. And now you're starting to see like it's weird. Like now those people that hated him are the same people that are going to literally be crying on Saturday when he retires. And I might be one of those people, for Christ's sake, but I wanted to bring it up because it's such a strange like dichotomy, and like I think he is in a weird way a polarizing figure in some circles, but no one really ever, much like you guys, have ever said, "Oh, that dude is unlikable," or we don't see him as a good human, right? That is something like, honestly, like what an amazing kind of legacy to leave. Like, even though you might not have been the most popular in wrestling at the time, you're still going out knowing that people respect you, and that his weird little like hustle, loyalty, respect thing actually did sort of mean something at the end of the day. It's a weird dichotomy. Just wanted your two cents on it.
Wasn't like his heel turn like so? It was not like well received because like there were still little kids out there who were like, "Wait, John Cena's like he's a good guy. He can't be a bad guy."
Which is what
Wasn't there a lot of that?
Which you do want the kids to all be like shocked. You do want them all to be like, oh, like crying in the front row because the guy turned into a bad guy and he's let him down or whatever. Honestly, it was just poorly written. It was poorly booked. It was poorly written. It didn't have the gravitas that it needed to. Like his performance as a bad guy was weird. You know, it wasn't, it never came across like, it might have been, it wasn't even necessarily like his actual performance. It was just like he was given bad material to work with. And I think that ultimately, like, that was why people disliked it more than, more than that it was like his fault necessarily. But again, I think a lot of it was his idea. He wanted to give it a go on the last like little run because he never got a chance to do it. But it lasted maybe 6 months, and it was an instant like, oh, we've made a mistake here. We need to
correct this.
Yeah, we need to switcheroo this real quick. But yeah, that'll be on Saturday. So I might even do some live streaming while I watch that. Might even put up some live stream of some reactions. Because I know I have a friend or two coming around, you know. It's like this is an actual occasion, you know, and it's weird because a few years ago I wouldn't have ever been like I would care about John Cena's last match, but now I do, you know. And it's against a guy called Gunther, who is a big Austrian man, who will
natural heel,
big heel as they get. And he said, you know, like, one of Cena's things is that he'll never quit, and he's gonna make John Cena quit in this last match. He wants to make him quit. It's gonna be a lot of heavy chops, a lot of big heavy big boy chops. I think we might even see a little bit of blood in this match. I would not be surprised if we see a little bit of blood on this.
From Cena or from Gunther?
I think Cena is going to blade, which would be extremely controversial if he's allowed to blade in his last match, because WWE's so like anti that whole thing. But if they're gonna let anybody do it for dramatic visual effect,
be Cena.
Do it. You know, yeah.
What if he pulls like what was the wrestler who like bladed way too hard?
Oh, Eddie did that. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero he almost died for sure.
Yeah. I hope that Cena, like, in the heat of the moment, like, blades it
way too deep,
hard.
Goes way deep.
It's just like
he's got that thing that's just like popping out the front of his head, going
he's having a hard time delivering his lines because there's like so much blood like in and around his mouth. He's like,
I love you, yeah, and you know, thank you because I still think he'll win. Like, I think most wrestlers, tradition is you go out on your back, right? You put over the next guy, but for some reason, I think Cena's gonna have to win this match, especially with the stipulation of that he won't quit. Can't have Cena quit. Can't have Cena quit.
I think he might quit.
Oh man. It's going to be a big deal. See, you got
either he'll quit or he'll like transition into like a different. He'll be like he's like, oh, I still wrestle, but it's only like 3 or 4 times a year now.
Oh no, I think he's actually going to legitimately be done wrestling. Like, I think he'll pop up and you'll see him in the WWE, but I think
here and there.
Yeah, but I think he's legitimately will be done. Like, this will be his last match. I believe that. I think he's been pretty honest about how he wants that to go. Now, with the Saudis and their influence over things and the amount of money they can throw at things, never say never to anyone. They tried to get Yokozuna on a pay-per-view a few years back when they started their first pay-per-view with WWE.
I thought he was dead.
Yokozuna had been dead for 10 years.
Okay, that's making sure. I'm like, I thought that guy died a long time ago.
Yeah. Like, way longer, like at least 10 years, probably like closer to 20. I think they wanted the Ultimate Warrior, was like, nope, also dead.
Not with us.
They were able to get the Undertaker, who was like should be dead, like, and looks like he's dead and can moves like he's actually dead. They got Shawn Michaels out of retirement, and he had a retirement match. So we're saying like
They're really going to bring a lot of things in.
People bring some promises for that sweet, sweet blood oil money. You know what I mean? Like that. Just saying.
You just got to do this last match and you get 10 million.
Pretty much, yeah. And if you can resurrect the dead, you'll get even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're working on it. They want it.
They're trying to figure that out.
They don't want it for any real reason. They want it so they can bring back movie stars and not pay them for things.
The very last thing I want to bring up on tonight's show, and I think this is a topic that you're going to like. I saw our good friend Samantha Har posted about this on her Sippin' with Sammy group. By the way, Sippin' with Sammy, she's on Twitch every once in a while, and you can hop in there, have a cup of coffee, and she'll give you some, updates on like local news stories or just crazy things that she finds too on the internet, And she posted this thing today that was super interesting about how Orlando's going to get its very own sloth world.
Oh, I think did I see that?
World?
Sloth world, yeah.
Like the slow mammals?
I don't know if she posted it or if I saw like a weird ad/news article. I saw something about that.
It was probably from her, I would guess, but because I hadn't seen it anywhere else personally. But there's going to be a new facility, over 7,000 square foot facility. I'm assuming
I like sloths.
I'm assuming with some indoor outdoor type thing. But yeah, the whole deal is that it will be a experience that tourists can go to, and there will be no barrier between you and the sloths, and you can go.
What?
Yep, and you can go hang out with the sloths at Sloth World. And I do not get excited very much for new tourist attractions here in Central Florida because I kind of got burned out on theme parks and all that. But Sloth World sounds fucking dope. You guys in the same boat?
I would totally go. It sounds like fun.
Doesn't it?
I would, because I want to see.
You think they let you hold it?
Yeah, 100%. I think that if I'm going to Sloth World and I'm not getting to hold a sloth, I'm holding one. I'm probably going to try and take one.
Well, right away, you've already said why they probably won't let you hold them.
I'm taking the sloth with me. He won't let go. He's slow. I need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm taking this. He can hang out in my yard. That would be
I'll just carry him everywhere. Dude, he'll just hang on my arm.
Dude, my yard with a sloth? Come on, bro. Like, my yard's already awesome, but if I added a sloth, like, that just hung out in my yard, that would be pretty cool, right?
I think you got to get a little more tree action going on.
Put a hammock. Give him a hammock. He can, like...
I don't know that the sloths like a hammock.
Yeah, we'll give him a hammock, and we'll give him, I'll get him some leaves to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Just a hammock full of leaves?
Yeah, one... sleeping hammock, leaf hammock. He can go between the two,
One hammock to rule them all.
Yeah, 2 hammocks. One's for the leaves. I'll put the leaves in one, and then he can climb in the sleeping hammock when he wants to sleep, and then he can go eat in the eating hammock.
Where does he sleep? Where does he do his sloth things for the rest of the day?
The hammock.
Was he working from home?
Yeah, well, he can. I mean, there'll be some bars he can hang on. He can look at a tree. It's probably, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get up there, but he can look at some trees. It's good. Well, either way, I want a sloth, and Sloth World sounds dope.
Yeah.
What other world, like other than sloths, what other world do we want for animals? Like
Otter World,
where it's like open, where you can go and touch them, you can go and hold them. You want? Would you say?
Otter World.
Otters. World.
That would be rad.
They're mean though. They're gonna bite your nose ring off.
I mean, it'd be worth it.
Worth
it to get to hold a little one, to like baby hold a little tiny otter.
I want koalas personally.
They're mean too.
Yeah, but they're
kind of cool.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
When I did my Australia adventure, like way back in the day.
When
Yeah,
you fucked that
yeah.
older woman.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's
He
good
did.
stuff.
He fucked a cougar and a koala, I think.
I mean, it's hard to call her a cougar. She was like 22 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah,
She
but
was
weren't
so
you like
young.
14?
What do they call an
Yeah.
Australian
Yeah.
cougar?
Yeah.
A cougar.
Sheila.
A Sheila. Cougar.
Cougar.
I think I even have a dopey picture of me somewhere holding that koala.
Tied as
but,
the hole, he unzips his pants. You cold at a knife.
Call that a
penis.
hold that a schlong.
Cold at a schlong. This is a schlong.
If she goes, this is a schlong, and then you're like, well,
Go.
Oh. All right.
oofta.
So koalas are on the list. Otters are on the list.
Also,
Did you get to hang out with koalas in Australia though? Did you get to hang?
Yeah.
You did. You get
Yeah,
to
I
touch
got to
them?
hold one and
No
chill.
shit. Oh, that's
It's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
They got
Kinda sick.
they got kind of crazy nails, so you got to be kind of careful. But yeah, I was like, "What's up, koala?"
But penguin's a good shout, Ty. Penguin is a good
Penguins.
shout. I heard they're stinky, I think, but I think sloths are stinky too, from what I've understood.
Pretty
So-
sure.
Yeah, but penguin's good. I don't mind that. I don't know what other one. I mean, I kind of want to be in a room of parrots.
Full capybara land.
They
That
don't
would
do-
be nice.
It's actually a hot springs, and you can get in the hot spring with them.
That,
Most of your smaller monkeys, like your
I don't like them.
your little marmosets,
No,
things
no,
like that.
Monkeys?
no, I don't like them.
Yeah, little monkeys. Baby
Mm-mm.
monkey retreat. I would love it.
Nope. I don't want. I don't. That should be burned to the ground.
What?
I don't like. No, baby monkeys. They're evil little shits. They do not agree. They're nasty. I don't like the baby monkeys. They're nope. Not gonna do that. I want a parrot room. I'd hang out with some parrots. We'd just talk. You know.
I mean, they have atriums like that. They
Until
exist.
they're all bonded with you, and then they scream bloody murder every time you leave and come back.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, they bond. Birds tend to bond with like one person.
They're needy like that.
Yeah, it's like their nose at yeah.
I would actually, if I knew none of them had rabies or other diseases, I'd like to hang out with some raccoons.
Oh, I think they're supposed to be pretty fun. Like they're really
Yeah.
inquisitive. Like they want to play with stuff that you're playing with.
Yeah, I feel like I could give them a pet. And yeah,
I remember my dad's friend Robert raised a raccoon that like got injured in his yard from like an infant, and nicknamed him Cooney. And he would take him out, and
it's an original name, by the way.
yeah, Robert could
Robert
like
Cooney.
pet Cooney and like let you. He could bring Cooney to you, and you could pet him, but you couldn't just like go up to him like in the yard and be like, "Hey, Cooney."
So there's a level. There's probably a
Yeah.
level of domestication you can do with that type of animal, right?
Right.
You know what? I
think
never.
you
I
probably get
never.
a little bit, but not fully.
I had a well, someone that lived in my apartment complex, wouldn't even call him a friend, an acquaintance. They had a couple of those ferret things.
Yeah,
Ferrets.
Don't like them.
ferrets are sneaky bastards, but I love them. They're cool.
I don't like
They
'em.
also smell a little bit.
They
They're
stink.
awesome.
They stink, and they. Oh my god! And they got I don't know. Like they feel weird in your hands and stuff, and they're too goddamn skittish. They won't chill out.
What?
They're just schemers. They want to take shit and hide it somewhere, and then
Yeah.
they'll come back, they'll play, and then they'll take shit, hide it somewhere.
What about a platypus?
I don't think platypus is like very people-y friendly, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I've never. I don't think I've ever even seen a platypus.
I've seen
Well-
a couple like in zoos, but
I don't
Yeah,
know
never,
if
not-
like
I
not
don't
in the
think I have.
wild.
I don't think I have. Where do they live?
Platypi.
like marshes. I think they live in Florida a little bit.
Do they really? I feel like it's more like a Western United States.
I thought they
thing.
were bog creatures, like cold bog, like a beaver. They live where like beavers would be. No, are they bog creatures?
I think bog's a little too. A bog is like enhanced swamp.
It's cold swamp for me. That's what I think a bog is. Muddy, cold swamp, right?
I think that's probably the best answer. That first one you had, that
Bog people. Bog. Well, no, bog animal.
Eastern, southeastern Australia, including Tasmania,
So they don't
inhabiting freshwater systems like
No
rivers,
America at all?
streams, lakes,
No,
tropical rainforest to alpine areas.
it's not in North America though.
No.
yeah,
They're Australian. They look like they would be Australian. Those weirdo animals.
like the weird because they have a duck bill
Yeah.
and like a beaver tail.
Yeah, and then they lay eggs or something too. They're
they're venomous.
They're the only animal that lays eggs.
They're like the only mammal, or like one of a very, very, very select few mammals that also birth an egg.
And they're poisonous or they're venomous?
They're venomous, yeah.
How?
They have little spurs on like their back legs that connect to a venom sac, and they just kick you and get away.
Huh. Didn't know that
Pretty
one.
cool creatures.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Well, if we've got no other ideas for Sloth World, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we, hit the road for the evening?
I would like to make one small gripe before we get out of here.
Okay, we can do that. Do we want
Oh.
your song? Do we want your?
It's not necessary, but if you've got it like easily accessible.
Mike's Gripe! Mike's Gripe! Mike's Gripe! Mike's Gripe! Mike's Gripe!
Welcome, folks, back to another riveting edition of Mike's Gripes. It's pretty self-explanatory. I gripe about things that I hate that are happening, and you all just listen.
Okay. Try and stay awake for Mike's Gripes if you can handle
Yeah.
Are
it.
you sure you're griping?
Yeah, no, sorry. So at work, we've been dealing with this thing. We switched food suppliers, and the new food supplier, a lot of the stuff we're getting in cans, the cans don't sit in each other.
Ugh.
And so now I've got shelves with cans on them where the cans are all like Wappajaw on top of each other.
How do they make a can that
Wappajaw.
doesn't stack on top of a can?
They just both have like the same rim,
What?
bottom and top. It's just, I don't get it. If you're gonna make the can, make it so that a similar size can stacks on top of it and like seats in the top of the can.
I'm 100% in agreement with you here, Mike, because one of the things that I feel like that is part of why things are even canned to begin with is so that they're easy to distribute, put on pallets, stack, and transport. That is one of the benefits of said can. Otherwise, we'd be putting a lot more stuff in bags, milks in bags, and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, those are very inconvenient to transport because there's not a good stacking mechanism. Cans are cans because that is what, like, the world wars taught us that, like
It should be easily stackable.
Easily stackable. So whoever's making, this is a solid gripe because whoever's making cans out there that aren't stackable, they should just be executed.
Yeah, they can get right the fuck out.
They are not welcome in my world.
God damn.
Not welcome here.
No, executed. Like, nope. That is not acceptable behavior. Is that
Yeah, stack them high,
yeah,
or fucking stop making cans.
yeah.
Or the companies that can your products, only buy cans that are stackable. Force these can makers to do what you want, which is get interlocking cans.
Think about this, dude. There's a guy right now working at a can company that deserves to be canned.
I believe it.
He deserves to be canned because he came up with that idea of that design on that can, and that can man is not a good can man and deserves to be canned, maybe even chopped up and put in some cans.
Literally canned and figuratively canned.
Yes, exactly. Is that the extent of the gripe?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it's a good gripe though. It's a solid, solid gripe.
Solid.
Yeah. It's that would be so irritating too if like you're trying to keep a clean kitchen at a restaurant and you got only so much shelf space, and like now you're having to put all the cans just on one layer, and like you can't stack them because they'd fall over. Like they're all on one layer, which is eating up 3 times the amount of shelf space as if they could stack. That would be a problem. That would be a reason not to buy from that company, honestly,
bro. And it's just like, I get it. It's because they're the cheaper company that we deal with, and I'm like, okay, but they're cheaper for a reason. It's because they buy all these products,
shitty cans,
where the cans don't stack, and they're shitty. Stop doing it,
dude. How much? Like, I'm not even kidding here. It can't be. In my head, I think it would almost be more expensive to produce a can that didn't stack than a can that stacked. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like you're probably correct.
Like, there's not going to be much of a difference in the price point of a stackable
I just feel like you would know after you did it the first time that this is a bad idea. Like you have to pallet it up to send it out to wherever it's going to go.
Well, once again, Ty, I think a lot of it is the people who do these designing aren't having to deal with the physical application of it.
Yeah, they're not stacking. They're not in the factory. But
designers aren't stacking. That's second floor work.
But Ty's not wrong though, because you would figure like all the inventory
Somebody's
manager,
somebody
would go back and be like, hey, we're only able to ship X amount of cans because these don't stack right. If we had a proper stacking can, we could ship 3 times the amount on a pallet, cutting your cost by X amount, blah, 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 blah. But
I don't
somehow that's got to come into, like, this is some bad management, man. This is some very poor can management.
Poor idea concepts where you decided we're just going to make cans that don't stack together.
You ever come across, in my industry, we use milk crates a lot to throw some cables in. Sometimes, like, milk crates can be a very handy tool. Although I like a lined milk crate so that the fucking cable ends don't drop through the bottom because that can be irritating.
Yep.
Anyway, there are certain milk crate companies that have decided that they're not going to stick with the same fucking, like, dimensions of all the milk crates that have ever been made by man.
Don't fuck up my milk crates.
And so they won't stack on top of another milk crate, and then they I'm like,
why?
Why are you doing this? You're ruining my life. Like they look. Here's the thing: when you you see them, they almost look exactly the same, and they look like they would go on top of each other. They would fit perfect,
but they just don't
like
fit.
a regular. But they don't, and they go like one slide always like side just like slips into the other, and it's like into the bottom, like, and so it's just a little bit too narrow, and it goes in, and now you've got a milk crate in a milk crate, and you're just like, this is the stacking cans issue. This is like we need to set the world straight on this for sure. Like,
get this memo out to the rest of the world.
Milk crates and cans, make them stackable.
Make them stack.
Don't fuck around. And honestly, make the dimensions of the cans the same too, so that then you can put them all in the milk crates, and then we can put them in the milk crates and stack the milk crates with the cans.
Bro, it sounds like you are putting together all the worlds that we need.
This is it. This is Sloth World.
This is Sloth World.
Sloths don't stack.
I'll
tell you that.
My sloths would stack perfectly. I could stack a sloth. You do not. Yeah, you do not.
Can I ask you guys, have you in your long work experiences, you ever do white elephant?
No, never done white elephant in my life. Refuse to. It's gay.
It's not very cool.
A present exchange. What the fuck?
If I'm gonna buy you a present, I buy you a present. I don't want to fucking do this musical chair bullshit where it's fucking like I gotta guess on this fucking present. I don't want none of this game where you dress up a present to make it look like it's something fancy and it's not. Give me the bottle of booze. Get the fuck out of here. Merry goddamn Christmas.
That's all we need.
I'll shout out because my factory is mildly impersonal, like having a white elephant thing works for that situation.
Okay.
If it was a friends group, I would say fuck that. But when's the last time you saw a Pez dispenser?
Oh, look at that.
That's kind of nifty. I mean, I
wish
like
it
I've
wasn't
seen 'em.
Pokemon because Pokemon is stupid.
I didn't really. I didn't really get to pick the one I wanted.
A Pez dispenser needs to be Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, a Simpsons. Those are my Pez dispensers. Those are the ones I
know they
respect.
still exist, but I feel like I can't remember the last time I actually had Pez. Like it's been fucking
decades, probably.
Yeah.
I remember it's funny. I went through a small period as a Pez kid as a child, and I was gonna start like collecting them, and because I think they were selling them at like Kmart or somewhere like that. And I remember picking up one or two, but then I got.
I think I did have some Ninja Turtles. I did.
I might have had one of those too. There was a 4-pack that I always wanted that I never got though. There was with all of them. It was like a big multi-pack.
I didn't get them all at once. I know that much.
I remember. I think I had like a Donatello, but I never got my Raph, and I never got my Mike. That's for damn sure. But there was a revelation when I saw next to the Pez dispenser that I was probably gonna buy. The full pack of all just the Pez candies, all in like one big pack. And I remember buying that and said, fuck the Pez dispenser, because I remember just like dumping the Pez in my mouth like by the pack. And
Fair.
that shit was
There's only like 6 little micro pieces of candy in those packs.
yeah. But I remember just like hard line. I was like freebasing those things, dude. Like those Pez was like my addiction for a while.
Gonna have to try the purple. Give me that purple Pez.
Yeah. But so that was your white elephant gift?
No, actually, that was just like an add-on that the boss got up for everybody. So I brought one of my many gnomes as a gift. It's like a good luck thing. I feel like.
So wait, you didn't even go buy something. You took something that you didn't want anymore. He didn't want anymore, and he
I kind of. It took me a while to be okay with giving that away. Actually,
it's got his weed dust all over it.
It's covered in weed crumbles.
It definitely has something on it. The gnome was surprisingly, it got stolen twice, and not a lot of things got stolen. I was like, yeah, that's because that gnome is awesome. Fuck yeah.
Very specific criminals.
So do you do this while it's wrapped, or is the present unwrapped? Like
no. It's wrapped, but after it's unwrapped, people can steal.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, we've never ever done it. I've never ever been a part
So
of a
you
white
go
elephant.
around, you pick out the presents. We had like a wheel spinner to pick the order, and then you can only steal something twice, and then it's done. If something gets stolen from you, you automatically grab another present.
Yeah.
So what you get?
Or steal from somebody else.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Yeah. So one of our new team members I knew was going to bring art, and the only thing in the bucket of things that was flat and looked like art, I was like, I'm taking that. That is definitely what I'm going for. And dude made this sweet fucking little.
Oh, wow.
Look at this like Froggo. It's totally in my flavor style. And I was like,
yeah, that's about as Thai as a gift that you could ever
After I opened it for real, I was like, guys, I love art a lot, and I'm stoked about this. If you steal it from me, we're going to have a grudge.
Yeah, I almost thought that was a peacock tie.
A peacock?
I see what he means. He's got the things like out of the back, whatever, like
Yeah,
that
that little
The
purple
splatter.
spike.
Yeah, but that is actually really cool. You should. Have
I was
him-
super stoked.
You should
Dude
have,
killed it.
You should have the dude make some art for the Ono radio show for us.
You want to make some Ono art?
Yeah, make some Ono art.
Make some Ono art.
Truth be
slave.
told, for like a white elephant, I feel like this is fucking awesome.
No, that is actually a cool gift. That's so much better than like a candle. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of candles.
My bestie at work,
A
she was going to
fleece
bring
blanket.
fucking used candles. That made me
Oh no,
laugh
you can't
pretty
go
hard.
used candle. If you're not getting me a new, I'm gonna throw that thing in the trash on my way out. If I'm walking
Lit.
away,
I'm
with,
gonna throw it in the trash. Lit.
Yeah. Like that's not,
There was a few decent things that were in there though. Like there was like a huge fucking Sasquatch box of jerky. There was
That's good. That's good.
there's I don't know. There's a fair assortment of things that I was surprised people spent enough money on to bring for this work white elephant. I was like, okay,
All
cool.
right. Well, that's pretty cool, guys. We'll wrap things up for the week. We'll hopefully do another show before Christmas. I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a rundown of how our Christmas festivities are going in a couple of weeks. Well, when you're hearing this on the podcast, it'll only be next week. But if you're listening to this live, obviously we record 2 in one night. So been a absolute pleasure, boys. I'll definitely hope to see you soon. I'll try not to trip any breakers. By the way, I think that was the combo of the microwave, studio, and hot tub heating up because it was so cold outside. So hot tub might have been the thing that kicked that into the whole.
Does it stay warm automatically always?
Yeah, I'll keep it at 102, bitch, because I'm
Forever?
Forever.
Like all day, all night, every day.
all day, and then
It's
I
always
and then I
sitting
get
at
it up to
102.
104 when I want to get
You never turn that fucking thing off?
ever.
What the fuck?
If you turn it off, then it gets gunky.
Yeah, then it's just gonna get cold and shit. I don't want to get in a cold tub. I want to get in a hot tub. It's
Something
ridiculous.
about this seems wrong, but
It's
all
totally right. Anyway, we love you. Give us some plugs, Mike.
All right, folks. If you really enjoyed what you've been listening to all night, then head on over to facebook.com/group/the Ono Radio Show.
Just
And
Ono
you-
Radio Show. No the.
Just Ono Radio Show. No the. And you can be part of the action. You can tell us what you want to hear, and you can engage with us a little bit on there. If you're really, really enjoying this, you can check it out on YouTube. Just put in Ono Media. You can find us there. You can find everything we post. The shows. We basically take them from Twitch and put them on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been really slacking on that, so I'll be doing that more coming soon. We'll get the shows up on YouTube. So we're like 6 months behind with that.
So if you're really enjoying it and you want to see it happen live,
That's where you
go on over to twitch.com/
Twitch.tv/
or
ONRS
live. And the most important one, the one I can't really get wrong, head on over to patreon.com/ONRS and just give us the dollars. That's what we need.
1
We
out
need
of 4
more
correct.
money.
1 out of 4 correct. Good
You
job
got
with
this.
the plugs, Mike. Thank you so much. We love you all. Thanks for joining us. And boys, what do we say when we get out of here? We could do either one.
eat a bag.
Eat
a
a
bag
Oh.
of
Yeah. Yeah.